Why would Ernie Hudson and Dan Aykroyd sign a Mopar dashboard? Welcome back to Your Park. On this episode, we have a modern car with a classic movie connection. And our guest, Robert, is going to show it to us. Robert, welcome. Thanks for being on.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us what we have.
We have a 2005 Dodge Magnum SST, 3.5 liter V6, four-speed automatic transmission.
And clearly it's not a stock Magnum anymore. What we got going on here?
Well, let me introduce you to the Ecto 1M. Basically, Ghostbuster bike.
I love it. I love every bit of it. You know, we pulled in, and we're actually here on location in Florida, if we're going to be honest, on a family vacation. And my 3-year-old was with me, and we pulled down the street, and he instantly recognized it as the Ghostbuster car. So I think you did a pretty good job of turning the Magnum into Ecto 1. What kind of was the inspiration to make it happen?
Well, you know, when it comes to Ghostbusters, I just listen to them so much. The connection I've had since I was a kid. And not everybody can afford, what they actually use in the movie, the 59 Cadillac.
Right, yep, those are pretty crazy anymore.
So then I'm looking around, and I was just actually looking for a car to buy because my old one finally gave out on me. And then I came across the Magnum, and I was thinking to myself, what would make a good modern day version of the Ecto 1? What would they drive today?
I think you nailed it. I think you did a great job.
So I kept everything original to the original car, just more modern.
Yeah.
Like instead of the old rotators,
The
the
modern
halogen strobes.
Yeah, I love it.
Kept everything scaled down. Everything is as close to movie accurate, but scaled to modern versions.
All right, right on. Well, Robert and I are going to walk around the car, show you some features that make it a Magnum, show you some of the features that make it Ecto 1M, and we'll probably jump in and go for a quick ride and see if we can bust some ghosts. So here we are at the back of the Magnum. So the Magnums were made from 2005 to 2008, and the back of the car never changed. Same taillights, same hatch. Now you can get aftermarket ones all over the place that kind of change it up, but from the factory, this is the way the Magnums look. Now you've added a pretty cool custom Ecto badge there above the Magnum badge. Obviously the Ghostbuster sticker and the Ecto 1M plate, right?
Yep, registered with the DMV.
And you said it kind of took some persuading to get them to let you get Ecto 1.
Well, they require you to explain what your license plate means, and the lady did not understand what an Ecto 1M was, or what an Ecto 1 was, for that matter.
And I feel bad for her because she's probably never seen a great movie. Now, just out of curiosity, you got anything awesome hid under the tailgate there?
Oh yeah, a whole bunch of nice little toys.
There it is. This man takes his ghost busting serious. He has a proton pack, the trap, and what would you say this was again?
The PKE meter.
The PKE meter, which if you've watched the movie, you've seen Egon hold it up and it kind of beeps and hums and stuff as they approach ghosts. Well, that's fantastic. And you say you've actually taken this car on like parades and done some charity events, right?
Yep, we do the Christmas parade here locally every year. We do a lot of stuff for the community, a lot of charity work. We do all the comic conventions.
That's fantastic. And the car looks great. You have all the bits and pieces to make it just fit the part. And I love that. And I love the commitment. So we're going to move up front real quick. Take a look at the front of the car, probably pop the hood, check out that engine. And then we get to take Ecto 1M out for a ride, which is as close as you can get for me to riding an Ecto 1. So Robert and I have moved up front of the car, and the front of the Magnums from 05 to 07 all remain the same. In 08 it did get a facelift just like the Charger did. As you know, these are LX platform cars just like the Charger 300. So as the Charger evolved, so did the Magnum. Fortunately, it was just 1 year for the 08s, but the headlights and the grill did change a little bit in those years, or in that year, I should say. Looking from the front, you see you have Slimer in the windshield, you have the blue light bar, and I noticed the megaphone speaker up top. Does that thing actually work?
It does work.
That's fantastic. And what do you do with it? You yell at the ladies, or what do you do?
It's actually wired into my radio. That's why I play the siren for the car as well as the theme song.
Right on. So if you're on a parade, or that's fantastic. Well, we're going to pop the hood on Ecto 1M real quick, and then Yes, I can't wait for this part, the ride. So here we got the hood popped on Ecto 1M, and it is powered by the 3.5 liter V6 backed by the automatic 4-speed transmission. You could get these engines with the two Hemis at the time, the 5.7, I want to say it was maybe the 6.2. I might be wrong on that, but I believe those were the two Hemi options at the time. But the 3.5 was in the base model like we have here. Now you do have some big plans for under the engine bay, or in the engine bay I should say, as time goes on, right? What are those?
I do. Somewhere down the line, I'm going to give it a buddy of mine, and we're going to put some clear tubing, since there's a lot of room in here to maneuver stuff around. I'm going to get some clear tubing and fill it with some green liquid, maybe with some LED lights, so it looks like it's glowing, and have an aerator, make it look like it's flowing, and make it look like the engine's being powered by ectoplasm.
That's a pretty cool idea, and it's really going to set the car off, and when you get that done, I would love for you to send me some pictures.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Robert has me in the Ecto 1M, and it is pretty much like a dream come true for me to be in the Ecto car. I mean, as I said, growing up, I was a huge Ghostbusters fan. But let's talk a little bit about the Magnum. So it came back out in 2005, and it ran until 2008. So it was a pretty short run, which is kind of a shame because the car is super cool, and who doesn't dig a wagon, right? But that wasn't the first time Magnum appeared in the Dodge product line, believe it or not. It actually showed up in 78 and 79 and was the last B-body ever produced by Chrysler. So the Magnum name has appeared, and it's always appeared in these really short stints for some reason, which is kind of a shame because even that car is pretty cool if you've ever seen one. They have a pretty sleek look to them, and they actually did that because they wanted to be more competitive than NASCAR at the time. They needed something with more aero to it. But let's talk about this car and maybe shift it into overdrive and start with why do you love this car, Robert?
Well, I've always been a Dodge person all my life. My first ever car was a 1989 Dodge Colt Vista wagon. So it's my love for wagons started with the Ghostbuster movies itself and the Cadillac. So I kind of blame that for my love of wagons and hatchbacks in general. And then, I mean, the Magnum was just like it was a more power wagon, and there was nothing not to love about this car.
That's for sure, and like I said, it was a shame it was such a short run because they are super cool and highly desirable now. Like if one's for sale, it gets scarfed up pretty quick.
Oh yeah.
And then, so you said you started with the Dodge. So what is that? What drew you to the brand? Like why the Dodge Mopar brand?
I honestly don't know where it started from, but it's something that I've always been a Dodge, Chrysler, you know, just a Mopar fan in general. My love for it really grew when the Viper came out. That is still to this day my dream car.
Okay, so it's fair to say that my next question is, if you could have one other Mopar, what would it be? It would probably be the Viper?
Oh, hands down.
Right, now do you have a specific generation Viper or year Viper you like?
Really the GTS model.
Okay.
Really, I mean, the years, it doesn't really matter.
Because it's a Viper.
Yeah, I mean,
right.
I've always liked the hardtop Vipers. I never liked the RT10s.
Okay. Right on. So like the first gen, kind of pass on those, but Gen 2 and on when you can get the hardtop. I get that. They do have a really sleek look. Now, you live in Florida where it gets pretty hot, and it's we're in March 1st, and it's almost 90 degrees. So are you windows up or windows down?
In this temperature, windows up.
Yeah, but when you're on like a parade or something, I guess you put windows down?
Oh yeah, windows down, lights on, siren going, music. I go all out when it comes to that.
That's fantastic. And where can people find you or this car, perhaps, on social media?
You can look up, the car itself has a Facebook page. You just look up Ecto 1M.
Okay.
Our group page is the Cat 5 Ghostbusters.
Okay. And can people find you? Like, are you on Instagram or anything where you show the car off?
I haven't ventured into there yet. We do have a YouTube channel, but there's not really much on there right now. We haven't really, we have plans for it. We just haven't started much anything as of right now.
What's the YouTube channel name so when you do get plans, they can
Just it's Cat 5 Ghostbusters.
Cat 5 Bus?
Yep.
Okay, so make sure you guys check those out. Subscribe to this channel so you don't miss your car or your buddy's car. Comment below if you have questions about the car or if you'd like to be on one day. And make sure you follow my Facebook and Instagram handle. Both of them are Mopar as well. And remember, if you see any ghosts or demons, if you will, call the Ghostbusters. Until next time.